Hello and welcome back to the Peach State Prime channel. Warren here, and we are continuing our America 250 road trip, still in Nashville, Tennessee, and we're going to go check out the Opry Mills Mall. This is where I mentioned in my video about the Opryland Resort, this is where a good chunk of the Opryland amusement park used to sit. It's a rather big mall if you're familiar with the various Mills style malls across the country. It's one of those, but it does have some attractions and different shops in it, because it is actually attached to the Grand Ole Opry. There is a walkway right to its current location. Of course, it used to be located at the Ryman in downtown Nashville, but it has relocated here. It's been here for a while now, I believe. And we'll take a look at the outside of that when we get to that portion of the mall. So hope you'll stick around as we tour Opry Mills. Well, we are in. And we are greeted with the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum of Nashville. And this one's more music-based, of course, Nashville being Music City. And we're greeted with Jimi Hendrix right here. And then you got Elvis and a few others right up front here. Really cool guitar up front. Their gift shop, and then you got the Saltgrass Steakhouse right there, and the Aquarium Restaurant where you eat actually at an aquarium, like filled with fish around you. Alright, this is It's Sugar. We've been to one of these at Myrtle Beach and other places before, but we'll go take a look around in here. Yep, there's the Mr. Owl. John Hersey Kiss and Reese's Peanut Butter Cup here with Swedish candy underneath it. Kit Kat bar. Yeah, it looks like you can see the footprints here. Like literal footprints. I guess the Sour Patch Kid ran away. He's being sour right now.
Maybe someone tried to eat him.
Well, here's the SpongeBob section with this glow-in-the-dark SpongeBob pop figure.
I think this is a bean dressed up as a cat.
Okay. That's interesting. Here's a giant Swedish fish right here. It's interesting. Of course, it doesn't really feel gummy, but you do have a Johnny Rockets in this mall. And then we just left Sun and Ski Sports. Pono here. Reminds me of like a big like mini-so type store. Like, what do they call them? IP collection stores. This interesting,
Bread capybara.
yeah, capybara. That's what that thing's called.
And one with cake.
Yeah, one with
With
cake
a
there
night
too.
hat on.
It's a party hat.
Oh, that's a party hat.
That's a party hat? I thought that was a cake.
No, it's
Oh, on his
on
head.
top.
Oh, okay.
a happy birthday one.
Gotcha. Some dog toys. We got some snacks back here. Different Oreo flavors. Pringles. Different drinks over here. You got all sorts of different toys in here. Then you have the ever so popular claw machines. Lots of Pokemon and Naruto, whatever you say it. You got this neat little canopy thing with all this jewelry here. And here's the Boot Factory outlet again. We are in Nashville. Oh, and here's the Bavarian Beer House restaurant. You go down that way. We have a rather large food court over here. All sorts of stuff. Chili's, a place called AJ's Restaurant. Got a Carousel. Then you got some more fast food on this side. So we found our way into the Lego store and checking out this impressive Disney Main Street set here. We got some other impressive Legos in here. Or Lego, excuse me. Lego sets. Here's this Mario and Luigi Mario Kart. I haven't seen these yet. They're huge. And then they have this new Transformers Brickhead set here, Megatron. If you watch my other channel, Peach State Prime Transformers, I did a talk about this one. I don't own it. Definitely have some mixed feelings on this Megatron vehicle here. You got this very impressive Enterprise D from Star Trek The Next Generation. It's huge. I mean, you know, maybe that's not the best for scale, but there's many figures here for scale of the main cast. You got Geordi, Worf, Deanna Troy, Spot with Data, Picard, Commander Riker, Dinah, Beverly Crusher, and Will Wheaton. Got some other cool sets here, including the giant Pokemon set with Charizard, Blastoise, and Ivysaur. New York. A container vessel and some flowers. They have these really cool benches here. They're like slanted like one piece. Yeah, Landon's modeling it. But yeah, different architecture there. So we're in the boot barn looking at hats now. Lots and lots of hats and boots. I guess this is the George Strait collection here. I see a couple different stars. Cody James. This is a very interesting store. There's a Lionel here, which is, you know, toy train or model trains, and you don't see these too often. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen one. Area 51 train with all those aliens and green glowing lights. There's the Texas Special. But yeah, I mean, I've seen Lionel Trains for sale everywhere, but never its own store. Star Wars train cars. These are pretty neat. Here's a Darth Vader one. Oh, and there's Obi-Wan on there versus Anakin saying, I've got the high ground.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Yeah. Oh, here's a Halloween train. And then Looney Tunes. All sorts of neat stuff. I mean, you got some, looks like model cars over there. Oh, here's another model train on display. Oh, there's some Looney Tunes on there. Tom and Jerry. That's pretty cool. Here it comes up this way again. Yeah, there's Duck Dodgers. It looks like there's actually a double-decker. It could have another train going up top there.
There's underwear on a flagpole.
Oh yeah, underwear on the flagpole. That's interesting. Looks like we got some models that you build over here of cars. I didn't realize Lionel made those or had a division that did. Some more cars. There's the monkeys. I understand people say they monkey around. Oh, the Blues Brothers race car set. That's pretty cool. And Speed Racer. We have the Nashville Store.
Yeah, special arts classes. And that's what they call it.
Hats in here. That feels like that would be a very hot hat.
As it would.
This was like 6th grade. I was like, oh, How are y'all?
And here we have Rainforest Cafe inside the mall. Always a fun place to eat. You know, regardless of where you are and encounter one. You see they have this giant snake right here. Kind of blends in if you're from far away. Oh, good job, Landon. I totally missed this giant hippo here. With all this mist. He's wiggling his ears.
I thought you were talking about Rainforest Cafe. I'm just feeding Lisa.
I do believe we're going to take a look in Bass Pro Shop Outdoor World. Those hunting stands up there. And we are currently surrounded by all these ducks flying around us.
And geese.
And birds. We're at the fish display here. We have a bear up there. There's a big old bear over here. And some deer.
Or like
And here's the fish.
oh, there's a big catfish.
Big old catfish. There he is.
There's one back there. There's one just hiding under that rock over there.
Yeah, there goes that big one again. Oh, here's a big one right here.
One's coming out from a...
So we just left Bass Pro Shop, and I finally found myself a new hat. If you recall, my original one was destroyed when we were tubing at Scaly Mountain, and thankfully got a new one. Finally found one that meets what I was looking for. And my original one, which was a scout hat, couldn't find anymore. So thankfully, now have one. After months of searching, got a new hat. I was just thinking about it. Of course, it's the Bass Pro Shop in Nashville where I find a new hat, you know. Kind of ironic, huh? We are outside. This is a cosmic mini golf. There's a lot of these in malls, but this one looks pretty large and impressive. All right, we're about to go into Toys R Us. Yes, Toys R Us is still around outside of Macy's. They've made a comeback. I believe a lot of these stores and external from Macy's are operated by Go calendars. They pop up every December to January usually, or November to end of the year, beginning of the year. With calendars and gifts and stuff, and I believe they're the ones behind this iteration of a Toys R Us revival. But let's go take a look in here. Here we have the Transformers. These models here. I have this one. This one's a die-cast model kit. That's about what mine was. Got some heads, that model heads. And we got some Star Wars stuff, blockies. Puzzles, again, a trademark of Go calendars. This is, yeah, a Ghostbusters blanket. That's kind of cool. The No Ghost logo. Here's Hey Hey from Moana. These are always fun. Ready? And they have a Jeffrey pop figure with a balloon, like a birthday balloon. That's kind of neat. I haven't seen that one. I've seen like the holiday ones and the one where he's holding like a globe, which I know I have the globe one, I believe. More puzzles. So this is actually my second Toys R Us I've been to that's operated in this fashion by Go Calendar. The other one being at the outlets in Sevierville, Tennessee. Yeah, it's Toys R Us. It's inside a mall. The problem is it doesn't really feel like Toys R Us still. And it doesn't even quite feel like KB Toys like you would have in a mall. So, it's neat to see it there, but selection and overall experience, it's not quite the same. We have made our way back up to the Aquarium Restaurant. This is another restaurant that's operated by Landry's, who also owns and operates Rainforest Cafe. You see they have some fish outside here.
He looks like a penguin.
And then just like Rainforest Cafe, they also have a gift shop at the end. Or that you could go to even without eating there. And then I guess this is where your dining adventure begins. I've never eaten here, so I don't know what it's like. If you have, leave a comment in the comments. And then across the way over there, you have the great big game show. I know that's becoming a thing in different vacation areas. There's one at the island at Pigeon Forge. Never done it. I know it's just like you're playing, a game show. I guess family against family. Then it looks like we also have the escape game here, which, your typical probably escape room. Looks kind of fancy, but I've never played one here, but I have several other places. The problem with those is you can't really film them. So, it's more, yes, I still will play and participate in escape rooms off camera, but, nothing for us really to jump into today. And then this is like a waiting area for the escape room. Oh, look, the Nashville subway. And this looks like a bric-a-brac store, knick-knacks. There you go, like knick-knacks. That's different. And the Nashville store has a second location. Looks like most of the same stuff, but it's nice that they have the ability to offer two locations. And then down here, it's where you got a lot more entertainment. You have, this is Slick City Action Park, which is a bunch of really slick slides and things to climb on. I know these used to be incorporated into trampoline parks, but they're starting to become their own attraction on their own now. Of course, you got the trampoline bungee jumps here. You got one of these. I've seen nets like this on Facebook Reels before. That's kind of cool in Slick City. You have these giant robots and tanks that you can pilot here. Well, that looks cool. It's a shame I'm too big for that. But yeah, you just sit right in there and pilot a mech. That is neat. Oh, I don't know. This symbol here, is that supposed to resemble something kind of, sort of? I don't know. And then, of course, you have the Regal Opry Mills 20 movie theater here, along with the IMAX. And then you have Dave & Buster's right over here next door. So lots of entertainment to be had at Opry Mills. Now, speaking of entertainment at Opry Mills, we're going to go take a look at one of the most well-known entertainment venues of all time, and that is the Grand Ole Opry. Now, we're not going to go inside. I know there's a shop. If that's open, maybe we'll take a look, and we'll take a look at the courtyard. You can't get tickets. There's shows most nights, I believe. And then you can, pay to take a tour, but we're just going to enjoy, what we can see from the, kind of from the outside today. And maybe some other time we'll come back and either do the show and or the tour. All right, so we are coming up on the Opry. You see there's this huge kind of courtyard area where they have benches. They even have an outdoor stage. You see right there. And then they have these giant guitars out here on display as well that make great photo ops. Like the Grand Ole Opry celebrating their 100th anniversary, so definitely get a shot of the full front of the building over there. All right, here's one of the giant guitars. This is signed by a lot of greats. I can make out Reba McEntire, Dolly Parton, kind of above her a little bit right there. So pretty cool.
Lena,
and
why
they
don't
also
you go
have
and pee in the R?
this giant Opry sign that you can get your picture taken with. And you can see Warren and Landon in there. And it looks like they have the Opry back porch barbecue. Oh, and look who, it's a food truck, but look who it's operated by. Yep, the Beautiful Bean Company, Bush's Best. And of course we were there not too long ago, you know, doing a tour of the place. Okay, and you can see a better look at the actual Opry, Grand Ole Opry itself here. You got these quotes. Here's one from Vince Gill. Yeah, you see, it's all, the whole front facade here is for the Opry 100 celebration. It looks like you have that kind of porch or balcony up above there. I guess you could wait before your show. Or maybe it's not a balcony. No, it is. There's stairs over there. Because they maybe it's just a tall outdoor ceiling, but it'd be fun to see a show here sometime. And over here, WSM, which is actually a radio station, is based right here. I think you can tour that too. And then over here, you got the Opry Shop, which of course is going to have a gift shop here. You can smell popcorn. Oh, and here's a sneak peek of, I guess, what you would see right after you enter the concert venue. Pretty cool. See some spinning guitars back there. I'm sure those are historic. I like all those lights hanging up there too. All right, so that is a look around the Opry Mills Mall, as well as the courtyard and gift shop here of the Grand Ole Opry. You know, lots to see and do. A very strong mall. You know, I know results vary across the country now, but I know a lot of malls around where I am aren't doing so hot, which is a shame. You know, grew up with them. But, you know, something you can see if you're ever here in the Nashville area. Kind of go back to your heyday of malls. Anyways, if you did like this video, I invite you to give it a like here on YouTube. And of course, leave a comment. Have you ever been here? You know, if you have, what was your favorite store or experience? If not, what was the favorite thing that you saw? Also, feel free to subscribe to the Peach State Prime channel for more content like this. You know, tourist attractions, fun places to eat and shop, as well as amusement parks, tourist attractions, all that fun stuff we cover here on the Peach State Prime channel. If you like more information about myself and links to all my YouTube channels, you can check out peachstateprime.com for all that good information. Anyways, I want to thank you once again very much for watching this video. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.